Hi there everyone, this is my project, which is a 1978 Suzuki GS 750, which I intend to turn into a cafe racer. Now, I purchased this bike in January 2017 for £1,200, which, looking back at it now, I probably paid a bit too much for it, but I was so eager to get started with this project. So the first task for the bike was to get it UK registered. Because it had been imported from Belgium, it required a British MOT and insurance. Then all the documents could be sent off to the DVLA. So once my friend and I had wrestled the bike into the house, bearing in mind that this is a heavy bike weighing 253 kilograms. So yeah, it's going to need a lot of weight shredding off it. But for now, I had to make a start on the MOT repairs. So because the bike was going to get stripped down, I didn't want to spend too much time and money on doing these repairs. The first repair was to run a bypass wire for the side light. It's messy, but for now it was functioning. So the second repair was to make a bracket for the rear indicator, as it had been completely snapped off. And thirdly was to install a new flasher relay, as the indicators would stay solid. With a pass from the very nice MOT man and the bike now in pieces, I was able to make a start on the engine. And as you can see, it's going to need a lot of elbow grease. With the valve cover removed, I could now check the timing. We are now looking at the exhaust bank. So the crank needs to be rotated until the circled arrow is in line with the head. With the crank set, the upper circled arrow marks the first of 20 roller pins to the intake bank. Now over to the intake bank, indicated by the IN letters on the sprocket. We can now see the arrowed mark, which should hopefully complete the 20 roller pins. With that all being correct, the engine is now timed. In theory, this is not required for disassembling the engine, however it's always good to take reference photos. From this point, I can now begin removing the head and the barrels for cleaning. So in the same vein as cleaning the head and barrel, I could begin the long process of cleaning the block, which was extremely gunked up around the drive sprocket. However, with this complete, I can now begin the painting of the engine. Now, the paint I chose for this application was a black gloss heatproof enamel, which could be applied directly to the metal via a brush or thinned down for spraying. For the block, I decided to brush the paint on. However, the head and barrel proved more difficult due to the fins. And because I don't own a compressor or a spray gun, I purchased an electronic spray gun from Screwfix, which did the job really well. I was very impressed with the finish it left on the head and the barrels. Okay, so thank you very much for watching the video. I do apologise that the footage was primarily picture footage and not video footage. However, as I said at the beginning of this video, this mic was purchased 2 years ago, and I think this is a bit of a way of me completing the bike. It has stalled in the past few times because of other projects. You might have seen in the video that the house that I'm in is a bit of a project itself, so I've been doing the renovation on that. Okay, so the next video, I think we're going to be looking at the frame and what modifications I've done to the frame. So this will be the hoop, seating, and a few of the bits and bobs regarding indicators and other bits, whatever. I think I'll also throw in the footage of the engine fitment. Yes, it's a heavy engine, I've had it out a few times. There's a way that I've got around this, just fitting it myself, so I'll put that footage in the next video. Probably helpful for a few of you guys out there, maybe be able to do it on various other models of bikes as well. Okay, so until then, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Okay, version 2, take one. Hopefully this is the good one. A little bit of tolerance gone within those. Okay, we'll do that again. Take one engine, various bits and bobs, just for kind of take 7.